tour of my humble abode. So this is the room, if you want to call it that. This is my bed D. So I was supposed to have bed C, but when I came in, it looked like somebody had already been using that room and it hasn't been cleaned yet. So I went to the reception. I was like, yo, I'm not sleeping on that bed. It's not been cleaned, or you gotta call room service or whatever. And I offered, if it's possible, if nobody has checked in, I'd rather take bed D, because I didn't want to take the top bunk. And he said, sure, you can have the bed D. And he came in to see if somebody left their stuff here or what, because that person was supposed to check out and they didn't. He came in, investigated, and then the other two people who were staying on the other two beds, they told me that a couple of nights ago, the person who was sleeping on bed C ran outside in the middle of the night because the person who was sitting or sleeping on bed D and the bottom bunk was snoring so loudly that it made the bed C person really angry. So he just bursted out of the room, maybe got another room, and still kept paying for this one. I don't know what happened. But yeah, that's what happened. But either way, I win because I got the bottom bunk. Woohoo! And let's check the bathroom now. Okay. So this is the bathroom. Not my favorite bathroom in the world, I'll tell you that. But I have seen worse, so I guess it's fine. It's cheap, it's not too expensive. Am I ever gonna come here again? If it's the cheapest place in the market, sure, but I would want to see other options before this, because yeah, it's kind of funky. Ow, I always hit my head there. It's kind of, there's a bar there, there's events going on, the reception guy was cute, but other than that, I don't really like it. I think there are better options out there, but I don't know. I don't know how many stars I'm going to give it yet, because I want to see more. I'll rate everything at the end of the trip, but this is my little cabin for 2 nights, and yeah. I don't have anything else to say about this place just yet. There's a bar downstairs, but I haven't checked it out because in this area, there's a lot of gang kind of sort of people hanging out. I wouldn't say gang. Gang is a very threatening word, but it's just like there's interesting crowd of people in here. So I'm like, I think I'm fine laying low, preparing for the next day, just relaxing for now. But yeah, this is the little bed that I have. Also, the bed has a little charging station and a shelf sort of a thing to put your stuff. And there's a light, which is not too bright, but it'll do. Oh, the one thing that I found out after I got too happy about being the bottom bunk, that this special one is like this. Okay, hold on. So I have a thing about people watching me sleep. If I don't know, and then this I can't really cover because the other person needs to use the stair to get on top, and then anybody can look at me. I know nobody will, nobody will, but I don't know, that's a bad design. That need not happen. And another feature is this. Oh, you get your own. I like that the locker, cabin, baggage area, whatever this is, I can't even think anymore, is kind of spacious. You could fit a big luggage here. And they had locks at the front desk, but they were €5. I needed one anyway, so I bought it. And we get to keep it. Am I missing something? Yes. The annoying part is that you see how when I pull this out, kind of hits that, like I have to move it around, shift it around and do something, and especially that one, because earlier I had bed C, so I was trying to fit my bag in there and it was a struggle to get through it, especially when someone else was working there. So it's very small space, very, very small space, but I feel like there are other rooms that are going to be designed different. The beds are going to be different, but whatever. That's also something to keep in mind. But I'm also not too worried because I only come here to sleep. So it's fine. And I guess that's it. Okay, so this is day 4, day 5, day 5 of the trip. And it's pouring outside, and I lost my umbrella last night. My hostel roomie was friendly enough to lend me an umbrella. What are you looking at? So that helped me last night, but I couldn't find an umbrella anywhere walking around town. So today my first mission is to actually look for an umbrella. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I stumbled upon a mall. I think it's called Westfield Mall? No, I don't think it does. I don't know. I'll find out. I think it's called Westfield. But I'm gonna go look around. There's an H&M here. There's Zara. So today, since I don't have a set agenda, I'm gonna look around the city, see some beautiful buildings, and I tried getting another ticket for Le Louvre. No luck. So today, I am just gonna go with the wind, like I haven't been already. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Today is gonna be a little bit about shopping, walking around the town, and maybe visiting Eiffel Tower in the daylight for once. And I guess that's we'll see how it goes. I'm inside the mall now, and so is a pigeon. See, I think it's called Westfield. This is a really big H&M. They have 3 floors. I'm on the 3rd floor, and I think I might find an umbrella here because it's the home section. Let's see. I never knew H&M had a home section. I really want to check out the perfumes here and see if they're any cheaper than Vancouver. So this is the one that I wanted, but it's not cheaper. Okay, I'm a big perfume girly, and the perfumes here are cheaper. And this is my classic scent, and it's so much cheaper here, so I'm getting it. I also liked this. Ooh, umbrellas. I, for the love of God, do not understand why I didn't buy that smaller umbrella. I literally want to go back in time and interrogate myself. Like, did I not see that black umbrella or what? Come on, man. Like, I don't know. Little store. Kind of looks like a Daiso. So, this is my solution for now. I found out that there's an Ikea just 5-minute walk away. So, I guess we're getting an umbrella from there. You guys want to know something? Empty. And this one is broken. And now this shopping complex was not really part of my agenda. I got here looking for an umbrella, which in hindsight, I don't think I was going to find here. At least not in my price range. But the interior design of this was quite impressive. Every floor was also designated for a particular item. One floor for all shoes, one for clothes, one for handbags, purses, one for beauty and stuff. All big luxury brands, and honestly had reasonable prices. Someone who's coming to Paris just for shopping, I think this is a very nifty stop. Definitely worth checking out. And the aesthetic was very Art Nouveau. I immensely enjoyed it. I liked it. Okay, so while you watch me do some window shopping at this mall, I'm going to tell you a little incident that happened to me at Zara. So when I was at Zara buying perfumes, I went to self-checkout to pay for the items because I didn't want to interact with no one. So there were two counters for that. And then the one that I got to somehow stopped working halfway through my transaction. So I waited for an employee to show up and they just said it stopped working, just use the other one. So I waited for the person at the second counter to finish. Logically, it should have been my turn next, right? Apparently, Logic wasn't invited to this party. Just as I was about to step up, a woman swooped in like an eagle. We're gonna call her Lady A, by the way. She aggressively starts scanning her stuff and didn't even look at me. I was dumbfounded. And I tried to say in a firm but not confrontational tone that, excuse me, I was supposed to be next. And then a woman who was next in line after her, we're going to call her Lady B, started defending me as well. To that, the Lady A said, well, she had the chance to use the other machine. Honey, that machine wasn't working, otherwise I would have been done and gone by now. I wouldn't be standing here like a statue and making your acquaintance. Like, she legit wanted me to go to the back of the line, and it was busy. And also, it was my turn. Well, Lady B tried to explain the situation to Lady A, but Lady A was just so obnoxiously rude and entitled. And from the bits and pieces of the French that I could understand, Lady B still kept on advocating for me until the end and saying how wrong Lady A was being. But at that point, I just said, you know what, it's okay, I'll just wait. And thanked Lady B for her kindness. Honestly, this whole experience left an awful taste in my mouth, but Lady B made it better. In a city where I barely spoke the language, her support felt like a small gift, so God bless her. And I swear to God, if this was happening in a country where I spoke the language of, Lady A was gonna get a piece of me. Well, all of this to say, I only had 2 rude encounters in Paris. The other rude one happens the next day, actually. Also because of a lineup issue as well, but whatever. Irrelevant. Kind of relevant, but who cares? Story for another time. But I wanted to discuss this because I hear a lot of stereotypes about people in Paris being rude, being grumpy, and honestly, I get it. It's a very, very busy, very touristy place. No wonder locals are getting grumpy. But in my personal experience, people were fine, even helpful many times. Some were very kind and, tried their best to help me when I needed their help, especially this lady who helped me. She was a stranger, but she defended me. Like, she didn't need to, but she did. And the other lady, her rudeness, Lady A, I mean, her rudeness, I don't think had anything to do with her being in Paris or being French. I'm just assuming she was French. But anyway, I think Lady B made this experience a whole lot better. So hopefully you enjoyed this anecdote. Nice. Okay, this is also another side of Paris that should be noted, but overall the vibe is nice. I am so glad I didn't buy that umbrella from another shop because I love the kitty cats. Look, cute. They have green eyes. Oh, adorable. So I'm gonna now eat because I'm due for that, but look at that building. So when I travel, as much as I love visiting the touristy spots, because come on, you have to, but what I truly cherish the most is getting a feel for local life, and this day in particular was one of those days. I started with some shopping, saw some boutiques, then I treated myself to a lunch at a fancy restaurant, went to a museum, got myself a coffee, strolled around the neighborhood, saw a band perform live, and yeah, overall it was a wholesome day. One of my favorites actually, even though it was a bit low-key. Oh my god, the bar downstairs is playing Punjabi music.